Hey, what is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, yes, you right there, then welcome to my channel. So you guys, today is Pride Miss Day 13. Sorry if my energy is a little low. You guys clearly read the title of this video. I'm like trying to keep my energy good for you guys because it's just a lot. Before I hop into today's video, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and also make sure to comment down below. Without further ado, let's hop on into today's video. So you guys, as you know, I'm posting every day up until Pride, the month of June, because why the hell not? I'm LGBT, I'm here, I'm queer, and who wouldn't want to see my face every freaking day? So today I'm actually going to be bringing you guys a sit down video, kind of updating you guys on something that just happened yesterday that literally needs to be talked about. Literally, it needs to get mainstream. It needs to get the coverage it deserves. I know I may not have a big platform or a big following, but one thing about me is I will share and use my platform, whatever, big, small, for good, because this is something that I feel like people need to be educated on, because it is real and who knows what would have happened. So yesterday in Idaho, they had a Pride event, and unfortunately there was a group of white supremacist men in a U-Haul truck. It was about 31 of them to be exact, that were on their way to this Pride event, and they got an anonymous tip. Somebody seen them and was like, called 911 and said, hey, there's a group of guys getting in the back of a U-Haul. It looks like they have like armor, they're all in like, you know, gear and stuff. So they gave them an anonymous tip.
Now to a developing story out of Idaho, where more than 24 people were arrested, charged with conspiracy to riot.
Yeah, police said that they believe the men have ties to a white nationalist hate group and were planning to target a pride festival. It happened in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, after someone called police saying they noticed a bunch of men load up into a U-Haul with masks and shields. The caller even described the group as a little army. Police were able to find the U-Haul about 10 minutes later, not far from where the Coeur d'Alene Pride event was happening.
It is clear to us, based on the gear that the individuals had with them, the stuff they had in the possession and in the U-Haul with them, along with paperwork that was seized from them, that they came to riot downtown.
The charge of conspiracy to riot is a misdemeanor charge. Police said it will take several days to process all the evidence, which included homemade riot shields and some protective equipment.
And they got pulled over down the street a few miles away from Idaho Pride, you guys. And it amazes me the fact that these people think that they could just do what they want and do just because of their skin color and their privilege. They feel like they can get away with certain things, and it's just, when is it going to come to an end? When does it come to an understanding? Because a lot of these men are 22. They're so young, you guys, and it's like, I don't know if it's identity crisis, like they're just, you know, hateful towards LGBT because they themselves may be hiding in the closet, or because, let's be real, some of these people's photos, they look a little fruity. I'm gonna just be G-honey with it, because it's like, how are you going to a Pride event when, if y'all end up doing that, your fellow supremacists would probably confuse you with the gay, because looking at the photo, you look a little. So you guys, I really wanted to talk to you guys about it, because I feel like this is something that we live in 2022 and we need to be aware and we need to be educated, because these men, for all we know, could be our teachers, our doctors, our policemen, our firemen, our neighbors. You don't know, like, you never know. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna show their faces. I'm gonna let the world know that these people need to know, like, let it follow them. Like, I do not care. These people, I want them to go to a grocery store. I want them to be out in public and people know that we know who you are and we're watching you. So they did all end up getting detained. They also found homemade armor, smoke grenades, stuff like that they pretty much made homemade. I don't believe there was any like actual weapons found, like guns or anything, but I have a few theories, because there wasn't any weapons found, but there was 31 men found in a U-Haul truck. First of all, y'all are clowns, because that's some clownery shit. If you're able to fit 31 people in a U-Haul truck, it makes sense, because y'all are fucking clowns. that's like every man's fantasy, but y'all are worried about gays being gay, but yeah, y'all are sitting on top of each other's lap in a U-Haul. Okay, so like I said, it was 31 Patriot Front members. They were all in masks. They were all like matching and stuff. They did have what are those things called, like that you talk to, one of those horns, and it did have FBI on it. So a lot of people were assuming maybe some were FBI agents, maybe, you know, but when they did identify them, they all took their mugshots. It needs to get the coverage it deserves, because this is something so serious. And you guys know I'm doing this Pride Miss video, you know, every day, and I'm gonna go to Pride. Clearly, like, image me going to Pride and something happens, like, God forbid anything happened, but it's like I am out here trying to educate you guys, educating myself on situations like this. It's the same thing like going to school. You have to tell your kid, hey, it's sad, but nowadays there are school shootings. You need to let them know what to do in a certain situation. So that's just like how it is in this situation. I literally have been so iffy about Pride already because of everything that's been happening, and now this just happened. So I'm like, just stay positive, keep a good mindset, because 4 people, I believe it was 4 or 5 people from Colorado were caught in there. Keep in mind, they all, I think it was only just one man that was like from Idaho. The rest, all their IDs were like from Virginia, Oklahoma. They traveled to this event, you guys. Like, they traveled here purposely to start a riot, to cause commotion. God knows who or what they would have done. For all we know, someone would have met them there with ammunition and guns, and you know, we don't know that. And thankfully somebody seen and they did the right thing and cost, and a lot of them did get released. Now maybe people could realize and see, and all their names, where they're from. I was so shook reading the list, because after Colorado, Wyoming, Colorado, like, these are states so close to us, and Colorado is known to be one of the biggest white supremacist states. And it's so scary, because back in the day, they were one of the first people that, you know, did slavery. And where my mom lives in Longmont, allegedly that was like the first KKK town ever in Colorado that formed. That was like the biggest, you know, we're stepping on our ancestors' bones that got, like, you know, hanged and lynched. And it's just so freaking crazy about history when you like think about it and stuff like that. Thankfully it's not publicly like that. It is, because clearly look at these pinchy mentos trying to do some stuff, but thankfully it's not like, you know, where you're like down the street and you just see it. Like, you never know, you could, but it's like, thankfully it's not normalized like that. But it shouldn't even be to the point like this. We need to make these people in this freaking group scared of us. We need to make them know that we're here to fight back. Like, make them scared again, make them go in hiding. Like, I don't know why recently all these people in these groups are coming out and stuff. Like, y'all need to get back and get scared and get back into hiding, because this is not it. This is just crazy. It amazes me too how young these people are. Like, y'all are really willing to risk some dumb stuff and like hurting or potentially ending someone's life over their choice of sexuality. It's so funny, because it's always the people that protest at gay rallies, or, you know, that are homophobic. Y'all never miss a gay event. Those people who are standing outside saying gay is a sin, God hates you, outside of Pride, they don't ever miss a Pride event. They don't ever miss a gay event. They're at more gay events than me, and I'm gay myself. Make it make sense. So I just thought I'd share this story with you guys and, you know, inform you guys, because maybe not a lot of people are really picking up on this story, because like I said, they're not making it mainstream. If these people were POC, you know, this would be everywhere. If these people were, you know, there's so many circumstances that if they were not white it would be everywhere, mainstream. They would probably still be in bars. I'm getting like frustrated, because it's like so sad. Like, why I should not be scared or feel threatened like to go out, or I shouldn't show my feminine side because I don't want to like be a target. And that's pretty sad, and that's crazy. And I've been in certain situations, and some got released a little later and they got left. Allegedly they were walking around town saying like, yeah, they left us, whoop-de-woo, because keep in mind, they all came from different states. They probably all drove somewhere, parked there, and met up and drove in the U-Haul. So people are on the street seeing these people just walking, taking pictures of them, and I'm just like, bruh, why do people live to judge and pretty much they're living to like be somebody they're not. They're living life to judge and hate somebody you're not. Like, baby, what about your life? What are you doing for your life? You worrying about what I'm doing and keeping tabs on me? Do you know any tabs on yourself? I already know these people are embarrassed. People know them. There's 31 of them. I'm sure a handful of people know them. Like, bruh. That being said, you guys, I just really wanted to inform you guys and update you guys, and just please, it's sad to say, but please be aware of your surroundings. You know, do that extra precaution and step that you may be like, oh, it's too extra, that could potentially save your life. So just think about it and do it. We are free and we're here and we're queer, and a lot has changed since back way when, but it's 2022 and there's still things like this, still people like this that want to hurt or target certain groups, maybe POCs, minorities, like sexuality differs. Like, it's so sad and it's so crazy that there's people that literally live to make other people suffer or hurt or not want, like, oh, just by him living, being gay, it makes my life miserable. Like, how? Why? I don't know you, you don't know me. It just don't make sense. So you guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed today's Pridemas video. It's day 13. I'm literally filming this early in the morning so I could get it out for you guys today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, comment down below your guys' thoughts, your guys' feelings. And please remember to stay safe. Remember to always stay classy, never trashing, just a little nasty. Chris Weeside loves you. Bye.